Well, friends, it's that time of the year. The holidays are in full swing. We are about to turn into the first of the 25 days of Christmas. Hanukkah's right around the corner. We just had Thanksgiving. We just had Black Friday and Cyber Monday. We are in peak season of scammy BS fitness advertisements. And I feel like as a whole, most people have gotten better at identifying the really shitty scammy scams, like those ab sculptor machines that you see on like really old Facebook ads. I still see them from time to time, but you've seen them, the little black like stick-on ab sculptor machines. Those are just absolutely ridiculous, but I think we've gotten past that. I think us as a whole majority have kind of learned to identify, and we realize that doesn't really work anymore. Now, that might be wishful thinking, but scams are hiding better in plain sight. Now, thanks to new platforms like TikTok Shop and Amazon growing even more and Facebook Marketplace growing even more, there is more and more opportunity for scams. I actually just had a client who was buying something off of Best Buy. He just told me the story. It has nothing applicable to fitness or anything, but he was buying something off of Best Buy and it got ordered to him and shipped to him via the delivery service called Shipt. And the Shipt driver stole his package. Just straight up stole it. Now, luckily, he's going to get reimbursed, I think, but that's not even necessarily a scam. There are so many bad actors out there now, and we need to be even more aware of it than we ever have before. Now, obviously, something like petty theft is much different than like large-scale corporate scamming of their customers, and that's kind of more of what I'm looking towards today. I'm talking supplements, I'm talking overall fitness products in general, I'm talking clothing, and drop shipping as a whole. Some of them are scams, and other times it's just overpriced and low-quality items. Before I go any further, let me just kind of identify what I mean by scam. I'm not talking like people literally just like phishing or like actually stealing your money. I'm more so just talking about like dishonest marketing, low quality drop shipped products, or marketing products just incorrectly or just straight up lying on their ads, saying that they're going to give people benefits and they really don't. And that's more so catered towards the supplement industry than it is to anything else. And being in the innards of the fitness industry like I am, every other scroll is a TikTok Shop ad for one of the big supplement companies. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong inherently with a lot of the supplements that they're pushing. Obviously, I think people getting creatine at a good discount, getting whey protein and pre-workouts that they like at a discount is always going to be a good thing. But at this time of year, more than ever, it is going to be shoved down people's throats, and people are getting better at marketing these things. Creators are getting better at using their influence to make it seem like a must. They are positioning a product that is meant to be a supplement and flipping the script and making it look and sound like something that is a necessity to make it look like them. Oh, you want to look like me? You need to buy this in my TikTok Shop bio. That's the energy and the communication that a lot of these creators are pushing now. And that, even though it may be a broad term, is something I like to call a scam. It's unnecessary. It's overinflated. Some of it is just blatantly dishonest, and usually it leads to disappointment in the consumer. I'm not just going to sit here and shit on the fitness industry entirely. Obviously, there are some amazing people that I've got to connect with through being in fitness for my job. Also, quick plug, a new podcast that I was just on got released called Mike Needs a Plan. It's from my good buddy Mike Pridgeon. We went on a 2-part podcast. Both of them are like an hour long each. Would highly recommend. I will be going on his podcast again soon, and this time I will be using a better mic than I was last time. I was using my webcam mic and I sound like a potato, but the information is so good. He had people begging for more, so we will be coming and getting more on that podcast very soon. Go check it out. Mike Needs a Plan on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, all the goods. Now, I've talked about social media. I've talked about supplements, which I like to target very easily because it's something I'm very passionate about. But let's also talk about the clothing. I am personally not somebody that buys a lot of clothing for themselves. A lot of it is just like stuff I find or stuff I thrift or stuff that like family members no longer use. Like I rarely ever buy I bought one clothing item for myself in the last 2 to 3 years. But I understand the appeal of wanting nice, good, clean gym clothes. I'm not shitting on it. And there are a ton of industry giants that have built giant multi-billion-dollar corporations like Gymshark, Young LA, and stuff like that. Those are reputable brands with their own custom designs and logos, and they have a very deep creator network. I think they are genuinely pretty good actors. But what I am seeing more of is more pop-up fitness brands that a lot of it is just glorified drop shipping. When you are buying from a drop shipping company, the brand you are buying from is not going to have as much of a hands-on experience like some of these bigger companies to the actual product that they're trying to sell. They are literally just a middleman with a name on it. All this commentary is more so just dedicated towards January and Christmas and people targeting people that are shopping for Black Friday and Christmas, and I completely understand. But there is a whole new marathon to be ran in the month of January. That is when people are most motivated to be buying in January. All the New Year's resolutioners come out to play. They get a new gym membership, they buy new gym clothes, they get some supplements, they hire a personal trainer, they hire a coach, and they try to make it last. And as someone who started as a New Year's resolutioner way back when, and now who is currently a fat loss coach, I am very aware of how that process looks. And I'm very aware of also how it feels to be sold to, how it feels to be marketed to. There are more bad trainers and coaches than there probably are good trainers and coaches, and I am trying to help you save some fucking money. Because if you are going to spend your money and invest in your health by hiring an expert or an expert to help you, you have to make sure they actually are going to get you the results that you truly want. What do those results actually look like? Is it losing 30 pounds as fast as you can? Because you will see a ton of people marketing to you saying, lose 25 pounds in 6 weeks, or have a bikini body by spring break, whatever the case may be. You're going to see ads like that everywhere. And the fact of the matter is, A, they're probably not going to get you those results. And B, even if they do, you don't understand how much you're going to have to sacrifice for those 2-3 months that you're working together. And even after, if you somehow manage to get results that you actually were looking for in that short of a time frame, you are going to be far less likely to keep it off. And isn't the real reason you want to lose the weight is to live a lifestyle of losing weight once and never having to worry about it ever again? Do you want to have to lose the weight again? The obvious answer is no. So I'm not saying not to hire a coach or a trainer. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying be very careful and selective with the language that those people are using. Anybody talking about fast, rapid, cleanse, detox, anything that sounds too good to be true, too fast to be true, especially when it comes to weight loss or fitness advice, be overly cautious. You will never see me advertising fast weight loss. And that's about all I have for today. I just kind of wanted to make an overall commentary on how the fitness industry kind of transforms into this crazy beast that's hard to control during the holiday months. It's an exciting time for a lot of people. It's a terrible time for others, and it really just depends on how you can, wave through the good and the bad. And as somebody who's been in the industry for a long time and has been on both sides of the coin, I want to be able to help you make the right decision so you can obviously make the right progress and not get fucking scammed out of your money. So if you have any problems or questions about fitness that you want me to address in a long form format like I do here on YouTube, let me know and drop it in a comment. I would love to see and help a little bit more of your guys' specific problems and issues here on YouTube. Like I said, I'm still experimenting, so any critical advice would be much appreciated. And also, if you can hear my cat screaming in the background, I apologize. He wants to hang out with me while I record. Well, with that being said, thank you all for watching. Subscribe if you're new. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video. Keep it simple, big fella.